Hello everyone, and welcome to our final episode of Wild Arms. I am your host Rabbit, and where we left off in our previous episode, we finally arrived to where Zeikfried had seemingly been waiting for us, and we kind of just wiped the floor with him and took him out with complete and utter ease. In a really weird turn of events, Mother ended up becoming resurrected, kind of in exchange for his life by engulfing him, but we took her down too, so it was pretty cool, I should say, because it wasn't really a challenging fight, or two fights really. So after doing that, things looked a little bit grim for Filgaia, as it was engulfed in darkness due to the demons kind of following through with their plan. But thanks to the Guardians, as well as our own power and courage, we were able to restore their power, which ended up restoring Filgaia to its former self. So as we were descending from Malduk back to our beloved and cherished planet, Zeikfried intercepted us yet again as Zyk and he revealed to us that he had risen from the depths of hell in order to take us down. So now we are about to kick his ass yet again. We are not even worried in the slightest, so let's go ahead and give him our all. And yet again, I have to comment on this amazing battle music. It's so awesome. It almost like gives me goosebumps, guys. I have like chills. And a part of me is feeling a little bit sad because I know the end is nigh. Like, this will be our final episode, and I believe it is number 124, which is crazy. Can you guys believe we have 124 episodes of Wild Arms under our belt? That's crazy. Okay. We really don't need to play with him at all. Let's go ahead and high revive Jack. But we slowed him down, so I should at least always have a chance to revive somebody. Jeez, I'm gonna have to make sure we're in good shape though. He is not gonna play with us. That's right. Dodge yo shit. Alright, Rudy, don't fail me. We'll throw out another trump card. And I don't know what I want to do actually. I may try to put this on Jack and Rudy. And then bring his armor down a little bit. I don't want to get too cocky and then us fucking fail, because that would be awful. Absolutely horrendous way to end this Let's Play. I can't think of a worse way for this to conclude. No, you gotta be kidding me. Fuck you, Zeikfried. No! Oh, he healed himself for so much, guys. Why? Okay, I'm gonna hyper Rudy. Oops. As well. Okay, but I guess to conclude my story about this guy, so as I was saying, pampered brat, his mom got kind of mad at him because he was like 26, 27. He's about 3 years older than my husband and myself, and he quit school, didn't want to work, really didn't want to do anything. So when he wasn't getting money, he just continued playing World of Warcraft, which again is fine, and instead of buying food, he would steal food from my husband and their other roommate. Just shit like that, guys, that really made me lose respect for him, because it's like, how are you as a grown man going to be stealing from undergraduate students who are like 19, 20, 21 at the time? So yeah, I guess at the time he was 23 when they were 18, 19-ish. Anyway, my point is that I just call bullshit. Just, I don't know. I'm really not a fan of this guy. I guess while I'm at it, might as well throw some lifeguards up. You know what? Let's just randomize. Let's do it and see what happens. It's just hard for me to respect someone who is not only lazy and lacks motivation, but is not a good person either. It's just not a good combo to me. Like, you don't want to do anything with your life, and so you're gonna steal from people who do want to do things with theirs. I just really don't know. No! Cecilia, why? Oh, Jesus. Great. Great. Well, this is not how I wanted things to turn out, but I guess it's fine. Rudy's still up and running. So we'll just let the other two kind of chill for a little bit. But yeah, I don't know why my husband's still friends with this guy and respects him at all, because he's just... No. Oh, ha 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 ha. LOL, nice try. And Rudy will regenerate that health without any problem. But fuck. Do I have anything that cures silence? Violet Rose? Yeah, not very many. Shit. That is not good for me. Oh, no! She hit condition green. No! Kill Cecilia, please. Oh, God. That was a waste of my item. But I guess what the fuck am I saving it for? We're at the end of the game. So yeah, long story short, I really, really hate this guy who's coming to visit us. I just don't think he's a good person, and I honestly don't know why my husband likes him so much. I really don't. Okay, so I'm going to... What am I going to do? Oh, I have Soul Guard. Prevents fatal blows. Didn't I just do... What does Life Guard do then? How is it different? Avoid exhaustion. Okay, whatever. And then let's go ahead and just randomize. Just because. Rudy's the man, so he'll be able to carry us through this. Even while Jack is snoozing on the job. Oh. Okay, never mind. Look, I've given you so much damage in this unstable artificial space. As I said before, battle in artificial space is very risky. Our previous battle was nothing compared to this. We will all be blown away. Ha 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 ha. No one can beat me. Someone who is destined to rule cannot lose. Whatever, Zeikfried. All right. We took his ass down. But this is not looking good for us, guys, so hopefully all will be well. We'll see. Fingers crossed. I mean, ultimately, you would think Cecilia would be able to just use her teleportation ability. That's what I would think, anyway. Sorry, for a sec the game psyched me out. I was like, are people talking? The targeting system is off. The stress of the previous battle is taking its toll on Dingle. The Earth Golem, what? I haven't asked for... The anti-phasing shield? Will it work? The tower can't hold the pressure any longer. The only thing left is to believe in the anti-phasing shield. Alright, there's too much music going on right now, guys. Like, oh... So much sound. Hey, we made it. Wow, now that's a defensive mechanism. Princess, have the Earth Golem keep the shield up until the explosion dies. No, I didn't do anything. He's doing it on his own, as if he has his own will. Please stop, Earth Golem. Stop. You're going to die. Thank you, Earth Golem. I can feel you in my heart. You're more than just a fighting machine. Ugh. That was scrolling way too fast. And they used the wrong your. They used the possessive instead of the you are your. Little pet peeve of mine, but I guess it's not the end of the world. Okay. Anyway. Is he dead? Hi, Earth Golem. Are you asleep? You sure did well. I want to stay here with you as long as I can, but what? There are a lot of things left for me to do in Filgaia. The next time you wake up, I promise you will see a peaceful Filgaia. You will be surrounded by joyous people and nature. Until that day comes, good night, Earth Golem. This music is so fucking sad. Holy cow. Poor Earth Golem. So, did he just go back to sleep, or is he just done for? I'm not really sure. Wait, what? Good night? Possibly? Okay, good night. Guys, we did it! I'm so excited. I don't want to talk because I don't know, like, if it's going to start scrolling shit super fast again. But so far it's looking good, so. And this music's so happy. I have serious goosebumps, everyone. Like, I'm like, oh. But okay. We did it. We saved the world. No, it's Rudy and Jack. Where the hell is Cecilia? I like this tune as well. Alright, are you guys gonna say anything or what the fuck? Rudy? Sometimes I can't believe we're traveling like this. And that we survived that huge explosion. I felt like I woke up and it was morning. You and the princess were preparing for the journey. Guys, I fucking like this music, for real. That's not like you. You still don't believe in reality? Oh, I just remembered. The princess gave me a letter. She said I shouldn't read it until we left the castle. Hey, Handpan, why don't you read it now? Me? Yes, it's your job. What the fuck ever, Jack. Did you just hand it to Rudy? Alright, let's see what it says. Oh my gosh. Is this like a flashback or what? Is Cecilia unwell? What is going on? This music is a little too epic for me. I wonder where everyone will be when you read this letter. I wonder if it will be sunny or if it will be raining. Maybe it's because I experienced a painful battle, but I feel very comfortable in this ordinary life. Aw, that's a golem. Because of the protection from the earth golem, we were able to return to Filgaia again. However, the earth golem has returned to its slumber. He will never wake up again. He doesn't have to be a fighting machine anymore. Good night, earth golem. When you can sleep peacefully, the world is full of tender light and peace. This is how it should be, but to tell the truth, I'm very lonely. Aw, that must have been her laying flowers on her dad's grave. But I can understand why she'd be lonely. Like, she has no family. Her mom is dead. Her dad is dead. This music is beautiful. I was shocked when I heard the two of you were leaving. Bitch, why don't you go with them? That's what I would do. I thought we would always be together. I mean, if I had this kind of journey with people, I would probably not separate from them. I would have totally gone with Jack and Rudy. I will never forget the days when the weight of Filgaia was on our shoulders. If it weren't for you guys, I would have been crushed under the burden. I was able to overcome the painful journey because of you. Aw, why didn't you just go with them? That's what I would do. You lent a hand to such a lonely heart. Such a lonely heart indeed, Cecilia. Because of that, I developed the selfish thought of the three of us always being together. I like this music too. Oh my gosh, is that them laughing? Having way too much fucking fun. I think they're in Adelheid too. I mean, it must be so weird to have everything be normal. So I'm sure Rudy and Jack were like, okay, we gotta do something else. Why are they chasing Jack? Poor Handpan. That is so funny. Oh, I like this. This is very reminiscent of the very beginning of the game when we had the funeral for Cecilia's father. Just that we're all kind of marching in that line together. I like that. It's kind of like a subtle little throwback. I wonder what we're in line for this time. But honestly, while she's not talking or they're not reading the words of her letter, I really think that would be quite odd to go through such an arduous and taxing journey with two other people and then just let them go without you. I mean, maybe that's me just being too clingy, but I would go wherever they went. I would not let them leave without me. Filgaia is not free of all the monsters. People will still need my sword. That is why I must go on. Wait, who is saying this? Jack or... Jack, I never thought you would say such things. So it was Jack. Okay, I was going to say, that doesn't sound like Cecilia. You must have something new within yourself. Yeah, he's got Elmina to go get. I guess I wasn't the only one whose life has changed. Man, Cecilia's fucking crazy. I would have been like, bye, Adelheid, I'm not ruling you. You two have departed on a journey because you choose to follow the new desires in your hearts. That's unfortunate for Cecilia. Dude, I'd say fuck being a princess. Who wants to just stay and rule a kingdom? I mean, and it's not like we don't ever just not stop by Adelheid. I mean, we can come back and visit and shit. She has a teleportation spell. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be a good ruler, guys, because I would totally be like, bye, Adelheid. Chilling with my friends. I too have decided to follow the new desires in my heart. The Princess of Adelheid shouldn't live like this, but it's my decision as an ordinary human being. I will no longer force myself to be the perfect princess. Good for you, Cecilia. From now on, I will be an ordinary 17-year-old girl. Good for her. I will think hard and be honest to myself. Man, game, you are having a hard time here. Is she getting rid of all of her shit? Or packing her stuff? If you want to be cared by someone, you must care for someone else first. I suppose that's fair. You, Rudy, taught me this lesson. Hey, it's Minister Johann. He seems surprised. Maybe she's telling him, I'm out. I can't stand watching Filgaia deteriorate. I must do something. Deteriorate, bitch. We already saved it from the demons. A couple of monsters are not a problem. Clearly he doesn't want her to go. I want to protect what I care for. This is my new desire. Today, the west wind blew through Adelheid again. A wind which promises prosperity. I pray this wind takes my desires beyond the horizon. P.S. The two of you should be receiving something that you forgot from Adelheid soon. Don't be lazy. Make sure you take it. Okay, whatever, Cecilia. That was a long-ass letter. Like, a really, really long letter. But it was good. Good to see that she's doing better. Because she looks like she was sick. So, the princess is also starting on her new journey. Where? It doesn't matter, as long as she's doing it of her own free will. I'm sure she'll turn Adelheid into a good kingdom. She used to hate royalty so much. Well, the life of royalty is very complicated, right, Rudy? Oh yeah, the letter mentioned something we forgot. Rudy, it must have been you. What did you forget, you careless kid? Whatever, fuck you, Jack. He's not like you, Jack. I wonder what it is. This is too much. You deal with it. Hey, it's Cecilia. I told you he'd be lazy. Whatever, Cecilia, we didn't forget you. Your ass decided to stay there. What are you doing here? Am I not supposed to be here? I'm delivering to you the item that you forgot. And what would that be? And what is that? Her pussy, of course, Handpan. Haven't you figured it out yet? So, where are we going? Wait a minute. You said you found what you wanted to do in your letter. What's going to happen to Adelheid? Dude, fuck Adelheid. We'll go back and visit it. You're right, Jack. have to do something to save my precious Filgaia from deteriorating. Minister Johann will take care of Adelheid in my absence, don't worry. I've decided to live true to the desires of my heart. We just happen to be on the same path today. Oh, really? Whatever, Cecilia. Just happen to be today. Are you sure about this? Yes, it's a coincidence. Today, tomorrow, and forever. I guarantee it. Dude, we should get Mick Dolan and Jane, right, Rudy? And all of us be together forever. Hey, don't leave us here. For real, though, this is how it should have been. I can't believe she ever would have thought to stay in Adelheid. That wouldn't have been me. Look, this is the land we have been protecting. Sure is, Jack. It wasn't only us. There was Professor Emma, Jane, McDolan, the captain, and Mariel. You know what, guys? I wonder if this line right here is partially why they included those characters in Alter Code F. Every single desire that lives on Filgaia, and... Because, yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't have included them in this title in the first place, because they played a pretty critical role in our success. So I like that. That line is there, and I believe all of those characters become playable in Alter Code F, which we will definitely be doing. And I think I decided that we'll play it before we go ahead and do Wild Arms 2, just so that we have a direct comparison. Kind of a side-by-side, if you will. But guys, I think we did it. I think that's the end of the game. I feel so sad. But at the same time, this is what I set out for us to accomplish today, and I mean, every game has to come to an end, unfortunately, but this was a fucking blast. I'm sure it'll have some credits, so this will probably be a close to 30-minute video, which I apologize about. But, you know, the ends always have to end like that. And hey, I like these little snapshots of the artwork. This is pretty cool. I still love Cecilia's original outfit and design more than I do her traveling one. But yeah, guys, that's it. We did it. We conquered this game. And that's another one to add to our Let's Play library. How exciting. So yeah, guys, I guess there's not really too much for me to droll on about as far as this is concerned. As you guys are well aware, as soon as this episode is done, obviously we are done with Wild Arms. And before we even continue, hey, who is that? Is that Elmina, possibly? I think she's the only redheaded person that I can recall from the game. But anyway, as soon as we wrap up this and all of these videos go live, or all these episodes go live, rather, we're going to be starting my Let's Play of a Sega Saturn title, so I'm really excited about that. I've been talking to you guys about it for a long-ass time that I was very eager to get to that, and I wasn't really in a rush to finish up Wild Arms, but I was ready for it to be over. I mean, this is episode 124. I can hardly believe we've made it through this much of the game. I mean, part of me sometimes when I go back, if I'm responding to comments from some of you that are being left on the first, like, 30 episodes, it's really weird seeing where we started out and where we kind of ended up. I mean, this was just such an incredible experience for me, guys. I always like to take the time to thank you so much for playing this with me. I mean, that is why it is called a Let's Play. You know, this is one of those titles that I didn't know that much about. There are some games where I honestly don't need any suggestions or advice from you guys because I've got them pretty down solid. Legend of Legaia is one, Star Ocean the Second Story is another. Those Let's Plays are very detailed and thorough, almost walkthroughs. But titles like this, Wild Arms, I had a very limited recollection of anything outside of the main characters' names. A couple of dungeons, the general feel of them happened to be familiar to me, as well as a couple of the villages and towns that we passed through. But outside of that, none of the events were familiar to me. And oh my gosh, that's Zed, how cool. So it's because of you guys, your suggestions, your tips. Hey, and Belselk, very cool. It's because of all of you that I feel like we were able to accomplish everything. I mean, we did every side mission, every side quest, every side boss. We got all of our characters' top equipment, And it was all because of you. The only thing that we overlooked and did not complete was collecting one rune that I left in someplace a long time ago in the Let's Play. So far back, in fact, I don't remember the name of the dungeon that we were in, that I just completely forgot to get it. And I know someone told me to do it. That's how I knew I had missed it. Ugh, Alhazad, what a fucking creeper. But yeah, so, hey, and Lady Harkin, yay. I think the other person was Elmina, or the other drawing, and this must be her Lady Harkin form. I don't know. I think she looks great both ways. Hopefully Jack will be able to meet up with her and be with her, and they'll live happily ever after, and Rudy will find a place to settle down, and Cecilia will lead Adelheid to victory. But for now, I know if I was in any of their shoes, I would want to still keep questing and adventuring together. I mean, why not, right? You just saved the world from the demons. Might as well enjoy yourselves together for as long as possible. At least until you feel like settling down or chilling or whatever. There's probably not too much left for them to explore, honestly. We've been everywhere and done everything. But back to, anyway, my concluding statements as we're just kind of enduring the rest of this this credit scene and the endings. I really do appreciate you guys, and I feel like I always get mushy at the end of a Let's Play because I'm always like, you guys, this was such a great experience and I appreciate all of you, and I legitimately and genuinely mean that. It is because of you guys that this was such a fun experience, and you know, I'm just really looking forward to playing the other Wild Arms games with you guys, because although this title was pretty much blind, as I just said to you, I did have some limited memories because I did have it when I was like 9, I believe was when I attempted to play it the first time, but that was a long ass time ago. So I've never played Wild Arms 2. I don't think I've even really seen footage of it. I've seen a couple screenshots, but that's it. Like, I've never watched a Let's Play. I didn't watch my brother play any of it. So that is going to be as blind as a blind LP can get. And the same thing for Wild Arms 3, 4, and 5, respectively. I haven't had any exposure to any of those titles as well. So they'll all be blind, and I'll be completely reliant on your suggestions as well as my own kind of bumbling clusterfuck mentality when it comes to approaching some puzzles and dungeons. But yeah, so that's it, guys. We did this, and I'm so excited that this is another notch in our Let's Play belt. So yeah, anyway, let's just go ahead and end this here because I do not want this video to be much longer. But I always let you guys know when we're wrapping a game up, and even at the conclusion of some recording sessions, that if you ever have any questions, you ever have any comments, any concerns, you are absolutely welcome to send me an email. You are free to send me a private message here on on my Facebook. You can send me one here on YouTube. You can leave me a comment and just tell me to get back to you, and I'm pretty good about responding, so don't ever be afraid about just saying hi, leaving me feedback, leaving suggestions for other Let's Plays. I will definitely respond to you very rapidly via any of those 4 routes of communication. So email is the best, and you can find that on the About Me section of my main YouTube channel. So yeah, just shoot me a line, guys. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this, which is really sad. It's our last episode of Wild Arms, but that's okay because we have so many other video games ahead of us, so many other titles to play, and I just absolutely cannot wait to undertake them with you. So thank you so much, everyone. As always, I am your host, Rabbit. This was our Let's Play of Wild Arms together, and I will see you guys later. Take care, and I can't wait for you guys to join me for our next Let's Play adventure. Bye-bye!